hold on to your Dodgers caps, folks, because we've got some mind-blowing news coming at you. The Los Angeles Dodgers, already the reigning powerhouse of Major League Baseball, just pulled off a move that makes them even better, and no, it's not another huge free agent signing, it's something way crazier. Meet Roki Sasaki, the 23-year-old phenom from Japan who's about to join one of the best pitching rotations in baseball. That's right, people. The Dodgers just got unbeatable. But how did we get here? Grab your popcorn, because this story's got twists, turns, and perfect games. Yes, you heard that right. Let's dive in. So, picture this. You're 23 years old. You're already a baseball legend in Japan. And you've got every major league team vying for your services. This isn't some regular free agent move. Rōki Sasaki's journey from Chiba Lotte to MLB was nothing short of a bidding war, with every team in the league basically lining up to throw their best pitch at him. And then, the Dodgers swooped in and locked him down. The rich get richer, right? So why, exactly, are we losing our minds over this? Well, let's talk about the Dodgers' pitching rotation for a second. This isn't just a group of talented guys. This is the rotation. Blake Snell, who signed that massive $182 million deal last month. You've got Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the absolute beast who's already dominating MLB with a $325 million contract. And, of course, the ageless Clayton Kershaw, who's still making hitters cry after how many years? This is like the Avengers of pitching, folks. But here's the kicker. Sasaki just became the most dangerous weapon in this entire arsenal. And he's only 23. Let's break it down. Sasaki is 6'4". He's got a fastball that reaches up to 102 miles per hour, yes. You heard that right. And his splitter? Forget about it. This kid can make hitters look silly. He's already pitched a perfect game, not just once, but twice. He followed up his perfect game with a second start where he threw 8 more perfect innings before his coach pulled him, for precautionary reasons, because, you know, who needs 2 perfect games in a row, right? And now, thanks to some crafty business, the Dodgers managed to sign him for, well, peanuts. Okay, maybe not peanuts, but for MLB standards, it's nothing short of genius. Since Sasaki was posted by his former Japanese team, Chiba Lotte, and didn't have enough service time to be a free agent, all the Dodgers had to do was use their international signing pool, and boom. Sasaki was theirs for the next 6 seasons. His salary? Less than $800 for the first 3 years. That's less than what some players spend on coffee during a road trip. But here's the real kicker. The Dodgers are getting this stud on a budget. For the next 3 years, he'll be paid at or just above the major league minimum. And after that, the Dodgers control his salary through arbitration for the next 3 years. Meaning they've got him locked down. With zero risk. It's like if you could buy a Ferrari, but pay the price of a used Honda Civic. Now, let's just pause for a second and think about the implications here. The Dodgers aren't just building for 2025, they're building for the next decade. With a rotation that now includes Blake Snell, Clayton Kershaw, Roki Sasaki, Tony Gonzalez, Dustin May, and young guns like Bobby Miller and Landon Knack, who needs a bullpen? Am I right? They're stacking pitchers like they're playing fantasy baseball and trying to win every single matchup. Now, let's talk about the adjustment process. No one's saying Sasaki will just waltz into MLB and dominate from day one. He's going to need some time to adjust to the major league hitters, of course. His pitch mix might take a little tweaking, and the major league grind is different. But with this kind of roster around him, the Dodgers can afford to ease him in. And with the sheer talent on that pitching staff, he's not going to be asked to carry the load. Instead, he'll be able to learn, grow, and develop into a potential ace for years to come. This is the perfect situation for Sasaki. He gets to join an elite team, play with some of the best pitchers in the game, and slowly find his feet in a pressure-free environment. Meanwhile, the Dodgers keep building that ever-growing dynasty with players like Sasaki who are just getting started. So, let's recap. The Dodgers just signed Roki Sasaki, a 23-year-old pitching phenom, for the price of, well, less than your average lunch at Dodger Stadium. He's joining a rotation full of aces. And his ceiling? It might be out of this world. The Dodgers? They're going to be even harder to beat in 2025. And if you think they've peaked, well, think again. because this team just got a whole lot scarier. If you're as hyped as we are about this signing and you want more content like this, breaking down the biggest stories in baseball, hit that like button. Smash that subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you're the first to know when we drop new videos. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Sasaki going to be the next big thing in MLB? Or are we getting a little too excited? Let us know. Until next time, baseball fans, stay tuned for more epic content. Peace out. Alright, baseball fans, we need to talk about the biggest storyline of the offseason that has been buzzing all over social media, news outlets, and pretty much everywhere. Rōki Sasaki, the 23-year-old Japanese pitching phenom, signing with the Los Angeles Dodgers, a move that has some people scratching their heads, and others, well, raising their eyebrows. Was this all above board? Or is there more going on behind the scenes? Rumors have been flying about a potential pre-arranged handshake deal that could have made Sasaki's decision to sign with the Dodgers look a little too convenient. But don't worry, MLB is on it. Folks, they've investigated the whole situation. And today, we've got the full scoop. So sit tight, because this one's gonna be a bumpy ride. If you're scratching your head right now, let me set the stage. Roki Sasaki, who's already a legend in Japan, gets posted by his team, Chiba Lotte, to make his MLB dream come true. Enter the frenzy. Every team in Major League Baseball is chomping at the bit to sign him. And sure enough, after what feels like a lifetime of speculation, Sasaki announces that he's joining, you guessed it, the Los Angeles Dodgers. Cue the confetti, right? Now, this is where the fun starts. The Dodgers, already the defending World Series champs, already stacked with superstar players, land the biggest steal of the offseason. They get Sasaki for a cool $6.5 million signing bonus. Yeah, you heard that right, less than 5% of what he could have made if he'd hit the free agent market. So, what happens? Fans and critics alike start to wonder. Did the Dodgers have a little help getting Sasaki to their side? Could there have been some behind-the-scenes deals or secret handshakes going on? Was this move a little too smooth? Well, MLB was all over it. The league took a long, hard look at the situation, and they didn't take any chances. According to Jack Harris of the Los Angeles Times, MLB launched an investigation to make sure everything was by the book before Sasaki even got posted. They interviewed multiple people, did their due diligence, and guess what? They came up with nothing. No evidence of any sketchy pre-arranged handshake deals. No smoking gun, just the standard protocol. But of course, that's not stopping the skeptics. Jim Bowden, a former MLB GM, and some other teams' executives have suggested that there might have been a little secret deal behind the scenes. A whispered conversation, a wink and a nod, if you will. You know the type. A deal where Sasaki and the Dodgers supposedly had things locked up months or even years in advance. And to add fuel to the fire, Sasaki's agent, Joel Wolfe, went on the record at the winter meetings in December, calling those accusations false and pretty much slapping down any rumors of a predetermined agreement. Still, even after MLB gave this whole thing a clean bill of health, the whispers won't stop, and honestly, this is just fueling the fire for critics who think the Dodgers are just getting a little too comfortable in their throne of dominance. But let's be real here. The Dodgers didn't exactly need a handshake deal to get Sasaki. I mean, come on, they're the World Series champions. They're basically the Yankees of the West, constantly making the playoffs, constantly adding talent, and constantly developing players like Shohei Ohtani and Yoshinobu Yamamoto. It's like if you're an up-and-coming pitcher and you're choosing between teams, wouldn't the Dodgers be at the top of that list? They're the obvious choice. Add to that the fact that Sasaki's agent wanted him to get the best possible deal in 2024. Not necessarily rush into it. And the picture becomes even clearer. It's not that Sasaki was desperate to sign with LA, it's just that, well, the Dodgers were pretty hard to resist. Now, we're not saying that Sasaki is going to pitch a perfect game every time he steps on the mound. But when you've got a rotation stacked with guys like Blake Snell, Clayton Kershaw, Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Dustin May, you've got to feel like you're stepping into the perfect situation. Plus, as a 23-year-old phenom, he'll be able to learn from some of the best in the game while getting the chance to grow into one of the league's top pitchers over the next few years. It's a win-win. So, let's wrap this up. Did the Dodgers backchannel a deal with Sasaki? MLB says no. Was Sasaki's signing a huge bargain for LA? Absolutely. Did the Padres, Giants, and every other team wish they'd gotten Sasaki first? You bet. But let's face it, at the end of the day, this is baseball. Big moves are made, rumors swirl, and teams like the Dodgers just keep winning, over and over and over again. But what do you think? Was this whole thing above board? Or are the Dodgers playing the system a little too well? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you loved this breakdown and want more juicy MLB content, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you never miss a hot take. Until next time, baseball fans, keep your eyes on the Dodgers and keep those conspiracy theories coming. Peace out.